So my name is Charlie Hanley. I'm at Sandia National Labs. My position is Senior Manager of our Electric Grid Security Program. And it's a part of Sandia's overall energy programs, and a few of my colleagues are here and will be on other panels coming up. And we're really excited to be part of this. I have to say that after hearing your opening remarks, it's going to be hard to add to what you've said. I mean, I think you were extremely comprehensive and really addressed things very well. So thank you. I wanted to say a few things, though, about the role of Sandia Labs and the role of our labs in that ecosystem. So with that in mind, I think, in fact, I was at Representative Dixon's Energy Conference in Albuquerque recently, and I had the opportunity to speak there. And I made a comment that a couple of people came to me afterwards and said they didn't realize. Not only do we have 2 national laboratories in New Mexico, we have the 2 largest national laboratories here in New Mexico. And that is a very significant point, because my colleague Karthi will stand up and talk after I do, and our energy programs are a very small slice of what we do at those labs. And I just want to be open and honest about that, because I think we all need to understand how we can utilize and access what's available. So at Sandia, we have numerous mission spaces, and you can see on the lower left, energy and homeland security, where I programmatically map into. Again, a small sliver of the overall efforts at Sandia. Of course, both labs grew out of the Manhattan Project, and we still have as our core mission space development and stewardship of our nuclear weapons arsenal. That's not what clean and sustainable energy is about. It is, however, what the forefront of advanced science and technology is about, and it's incredible infrastructure and capability and billions of dollars of investment that have been made in these capabilities and modernization that we can leverage, that we all can leverage and should leverage. So that I just want to put out there. Coming down to our energy programs, I have to confess, I can't see this. Just a moment. There we go. So we have 3 key objectives within our energy programs at Sandia: securing our nation's energy infrastructure. And I want to talk about that a little bit more as we get into the panel. Securing a trusted energy supply chain, and then reducing carbon intensity and greenhouse gas emissions. And we work, even though I'm saying that it's a small slice of what Sandia does, one of our strengths, frankly, is that we work across all energy spaces. Sometimes we tell the story that we're number 2 in a number of areas, number 2 in renewables, number 2 in nuclear, number 2 in other places. We're actually leading the nation's R&D in battery-based energy storage. So there are some areas where we lead. But overall, we have deep technology expertise across many energy areas, and that really plays well into this concept of ecosystem development. I threw this slide in just because this pertains to just a part of our energy programs, but just gives a slice of who we are. You know, we've got a high percentage of PhDs in our energy programs. It's a relatively young workforce at Sandia in our energy programs again. And you can see that we come from a diverse set of backgrounds, many engineers, but also scientists and others. And so it's a very diverse team, and we work across a number of disciplines to do the kind of work we do. So the future of energy, we work on mitigating and adapting to climate change, as well as addressing threats to energy infrastructure, requiring urgent action, and we use our expertise to accelerate this transition to secure, resilient, and sustainable energy. I might spend a little time on the word secure, like I said. I wanted to throw this in, and it says here, this is one version of Charlie's pre-COVID New Mexico pitch. The point here is that we've been having this discussion for quite some time. And as we were preparing, we had a phone call and we prepared for this panel. And now I see my colleague, Patricia Sullivan here. It's so obvious, and I've known Patricia for a long time. As an example, Patricia has a nearly encyclopedic knowledge of all of the collaborations and projects that are underway and have been underway in the state. So there is so much going on, and I really respect and appreciate that. Yet I still believe we can do a lot more to create that cohesive and comprehensive ecosystem that can take us to new levels with leadership in New Mexico. And if I may, I'll just leave it at that. I hope that was a reasonable introduction. Thank you.